Hey guys, it's Alyssa Marie, your intuitive reader. I hope that you all are having a wonderful day. Today we are going to do our week ahead reading, but before we get started, I do want to let you guys know that if you're interested in a personal reading with me, the link to my Etsy is down below, as well as I'm going to be adding crystals to my shop soon. They're not there yet, so stay tuned for that. If you're interested in early access, giveaways, exclusive videos, you can join my Patreon. It's also down below, as well as my other social media. So let's go ahead and get started. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I apologize about my nails. They're chipped. I need to redo them, but whatever. So pile 1, we have Black Moonstone. Pile 2 is Unakite. And pile 3 is Sodalite. So go ahead, and if you need more time, you can pause the video. If not, the timestamps will be down below. So let's get started. All right, if you chose pile number 1 with the Black Moonstone, this is your week ahead reading. So let's see what we have here today. First off, and I do apologize if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly, Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Beautiful. Next, we have career. We have the Llama. Let courage lead you to seek support and overcome a fear of intimacy. Okay. And then we are going to look at your tarot here. First, we have Angel de la Nuit, which is Angel of the Night. Let's see, let's put it up there. And we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so first of all, the way I see Angel of the Night, okay, the way this is a particular card that has been added to Tarot de la Nuit. It's not in the traditional tarot. The way that I see this card is kind of like a dark night of the soul. Now, I don't feel that this Angel de la Nuit card is just for this week. I feel if you chose pile number 1, in the past maybe months, you have been, maybe the past year or years, you have been kind of going through a dark night of the soul, meaning you've kind of been going through a rough patch. You've been really looking at your life, reevaluating things. And I think that's why that card is coming up this week. But we also have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, okay, first of all, this could be a person, so I will say that. Knight of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This also could be you. But the Knight of Wands energy is all about going full force into things. With the way the cards are, I do feel like maybe recently, you've been kind of calculating things a little bit more than is needed, really like looking at your options and being like, should I do this? Should I do that? Spirit is telling you this week, pile number 1, to just go for things. This message has been coming out a lot in clients' readings, and I want to make that clear that when I say Knight of Wands, this is about if you're given an opportunity and it's a good opportunity and you're scared to do it, you're feeling shy about it or whatever, just say yes, just do it, because what is on the other side of that opportunity is going to be really great for you. And because we have career here, I do feel like there might be an offer or at least some sort of opportunity in your job place, okay, in your workplace. If you're self-employed, maybe you'll just see an opportunity to add something different to your business. If you're not employed at all, if you're in school, or if you're just unemployed, this also could have to do with, like, for instance, school. It's going to maybe be like looking at different paths to choose, different classes to take. But if you're unemployed, not in school, that kind of thing, this also could have to do with life purpose and really kind of looking at things differently. But instead of being so calculated about it as you've been in the past, this is more about just taking chances and taking those steps, if that makes sense. It means just go full force ahead. Obviously, still err on the side of caution. Don't be doing something that's like completely like, okay, well, F it and just do it. Don't, like, not like that. But I think you know what I mean. Like, if somebody comes up to you this week and they're like, hey, do you want to take this new workshop and learn about this? And the company's paying for it, whatever. And you just don't feel like it because you're like, oh, well, I've got other things to do, or I don't really want to go. This week, say yes, okay? Say yes to things like that. Say yes if your friends invite you out. Say yes. That's what I'm hearing. Now, also with Llama here, it says, let courage lead you to seek support and to overcome a fear of intimacy. When it comes to intimacy, right, a lot of people automatically think of romantic relationships, which it could be. Maybe you have, some fear regarding that. But to me, intimacy also can just be being close with other people, being close with yourself even, okay? And just feeling okay within. But it says, let courage lead you to seek support. So I do feel like there has been a bit of a holding back energy for pile number 1. And I don't want you to hold back anymore. I want you to be courageous. I want you to have the confidence in yourself and in your abilities. So please, please, please do that. But what is also interesting is I love how we have Angel of the Night and then we have soul expansion, because everybody has to go through a dark night of the soul in which they are just completely confused about spirituality, completely confused about their connections, life, everything, in order to fully expand. And you have here soul expansion. Once again, your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. This is something that really only happens in your lifetime when you have hit a certain point, okay? And it happens once. I believe that I have hit that point not that long ago, in which I started to fully understand the connection between all things. And I say that, but who knows, right? I could be even, we always expand. You're going to expand probably even more. And just like the universe is constantly expanding, we are constantly expanding. Our knowledge is constantly expanding. And I do feel that you had to have this and that experiences in order to come into this energy. But I do feel that you will really become out of this energy if you put aside doubt, okay? Because pile number 1, I do feel a lot of doubt in your reading. With the blue, I feel a lot of throat chakra energy. So living your truth, and this is what's so weird, okay? I've only told like one person about this, and I'll tell you this, but whenever I'm doing a reading about some people that have a blocked throat chakra, I physically feel like something's in my throat, and that's like a physical manifestation. And that has been recently happening in my reading. So just know that because I have that right now and because of this blue, I feel constricted. And when I feel this, it means that there are parts of you that you don't truly love. There is not parts of you that you are completely honest with yourself on what you want to do in life, on who you want to be with, on just living your truth. So I do want to make that clear that it is a little bit blocked, but I don't think it is going to be forever blocked. No, it's not, because you're coming into this. So this week, okay, say yes, be courageous, seek opportunity, okay? Pile number 1, that is what I am getting for you, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye. All right, pile number 2, if you chose pile number 2, this is an Untitled piece, and we are going to be looking at your week ahead. First card out is Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Next, this is very similar to pile number 1, confidence, confidence, yes. We have Moose. With self-reliance and measured patience, adversity will be overcome. And then for your 2 tarot, we have the Knight of Swords. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, exactly. So first off, for your week here, first thing I see is, again, I feel that there is a lack of confidence. I was just talking about this with pile 1. There has been, I should say, a lack of confidence within you, okay? But this week, you are coming into your confidence. You are feeling that energy like the sun. It is beaming. You are beaming. You're glowing, okay? I feel like maybe recently, you have been having some self-esteem issues, whether that be, it could really be about anything, body image issues, just issues being confident in the way that you are, in your skills and your abilities. It could be anything like that. I feel that you have really doubted yourself. Again, I talked about pile number 1 with this, and I will say it again. In the past, I wouldn't know, not very long, like just recently, I've been getting physical manifestations in my body with certain readings. And one of them is whenever I feel a throat chakra imbalance for a client, my throat physically feels like I need to swallow, and it feels like it's harder to swallow, and it feels constricted. So that's something like that's random, but that's what I'm getting for you as well. I feel a blocked throat chakra, or at least that you've had a blocked throat chakra, and that you were not fully living your own personal truth, and that you were not fully being okay with yourself, loving yourself, speaking your truth, being you, But this week, I feel like you're moving into this confidence, and that confidence is really going to help, really, really, really going to help. Everything that's been happening. You have the Knight of Swords and you have the Knight of Pentacles. I do want to say that these could be people. So this could be a air sign or an earth sign. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Doesn't have to be, but the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest, and you'll see I'm swallowing a lot. I don't know why that is. I do not know. I mean, I do know why it is, but it's only recently, like I would say in the last couple months, in which I've had these physical manifestations. So to me, it's almost like my gifts are getting stronger even, which is amazing to me. That's so cool. But anyways, with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is usually the slowest of the knights, calculated, and the Knight of Swords is very, I would say in their head. And you have call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. I feel like for a while, pile 2, you have been thinking and planning about a particular thing, person, whatever, okay, because it's a general reading. You've been thinking about it. Like, for instance, this could mean you've been thinking about going back to school. You've been thinking about changing your major. You've been thinking about moving. You've been thinking about texting that person. You've been thinking about ending the relationship. And now this week they're saying, do it. Okay, your guides, they're saying, do it. For once, take charge of that throat chakra and do it. Okay, so whatever it is for you, things that you've been thinking about, take action. And I feel that you're going to anyway, because you're coming into this confidence, and this confidence is actually going to fuel this decision and fuel other things in your life as well. It says here, with self-reliance and measured patience, adversity will be overcome. Correct. You have been having that patience with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? You have been being patient. You have been giving things a lot of thought. Now is the time to act, okay? When you do this action, certain problems in your life are going to just disappear, okay? Because Spirit wants you to do this thing, or, whatever this is to you, because it is a very general reading. So I know it's like sounds weird when I say do this thing, but like I can't really get more specific than that because many different people are going to be watching this and they're all going to be in a different situation. But you have actually, believe me, done enough thinking, done enough weighing pro and con. Now is the time to do the thing. Lead by example as well. I feel like maybe, like I'll be honest with you guys. Sometimes I'm like, your throat chakra is blocked, and I'm just like, yo, my throat chakra probably is a little bit blocked. Or, I'm like, try to do daily journal entry scripting. I don't do that, and I want to do that, but I need to take charge and lead by example as well. So if you're like also like talking about stuff and lead by example, that's what I'm getting at. I try to do my best, right? We all try to do our best, but let's really try even harder this week. Let's see. Also, if there has been any adversity, if there has been any struggles in your life, I do feel that staying true to yourself is going to really, really put you in the state of confidence. And I do feel that for you, group 2, this confidence does not feel like it's for the weak. I feel like this confidence is going to manifest itself for a while, at least for the month, the upcoming month of February, or whenever it is you're watching this, because these are timeless. Notice here we have angel wings. I want to make it clear to you, pile 2, that you do have a guardian angel / angels. You have a team of angels that are watching over you right now, and now is the time to act. Also, with Commander Ashtar, he's a multidimensional being. He's definitely part of, if you don't believe in this, that's okay. But for those who do, who resonate with starseeds and stuff like this, he is a multidimensional being. He definitely is on the Galactic Council of Light, okay? And from his perspective, from his higher dimensional perspective, he knows that it is your time to act. Okay. I think that's all I have for you. You guys had like actually a very nice, positive, simple message, which is beautiful. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this pile number 2, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye. All right, if you chose pile number 3 with this cute little soda light, this is your message for your week ahead, or I should say messages. Let's see what we have here. Okay, we have Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. We have friendship. We have Scorpion. In a new relationship, passion offers the challenge of ecstasy and pain. Okay. With that card, that's a very clear message I'm getting. We'll get into that. Yes, we also have 5 of Swords, and we also have 8 of Pentacles. So, I see this. So there's a couple things for you guys, okay? Now, this is going to resonate differently with different people, because we have a lot of people watching this, right? And I want to get all the messages I can. First message is coming through loud and clear to me. First message is, if somebody comes back into your life, okay, this week, if somebody comes back and they kind of tell you like, yo, I've changed. I don't know why I said yo. I've changed. Things are different. Try not to get that glare for you guys. Blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't trust them, because I feel like they're going to sting you again. Like a scorpion stings, they're going to sting you again. I think it might be exciting. This is why I'm seeing friendship here. It might be exciting because you guys are reconnecting, but really use your caution. Err on the side of caution with this card because it says shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Exactly. You know loud and clear what the truth is, okay? With Five of Swords, that's mental conflict. Eight of Pentacles, that's putting in a lot of, sorry, I just spit all over my freaking camera. That's putting in a lot of work. So for a majority of you, we'll get to the other circumstance very quickly. For the majority, so for a portion of you, this person is a person from the past and you're going to reconnect this week, or at least they're going to try to reconnect, or somehow you're going to run into them and you're going to feel like excited. You're going to be like, oh my God, even though I feel like this person hurt you before. And I want you to know you'll feel conflicted. You feel like you've put in a lot of work into the relationship from before. And so you don't want to let it die, but Spirit is saying, let it die. And you know it, okay? That's pile one. That's circumstance number one. The second circumstance, I feel, is to realign yourself with true friends, because I feel like maybe you're going to have this new person come in, a new friend group, a new person that's a friend, and I don't think it's going to be a good person, okay, with this. I feel like it's going to be a toxic relationship. And I don't like saying that. It doesn't feel right. Scratch that. I really feel like everybody, it's going to be somebody you've already know. If this happens to you, okay? If this happens to you. If this is not somebody coming back in, I'm going to put this over here because I don't feel like that card is going to really happen to the rest of you, okay? If that doesn't resonate with you, for the others of you, you're going to be finding your soul tribe this week. For the others of you, you're going to actually be connecting with friends. And they could be new, they could not be new, but there's going to be an element of friendship, might hang out with friends, talk to friends. And I feel like you've been having mental conflict about that. Like, who are my true friends? All of this kind of stuff. Who should I be with? Whatever. And you have put a lot of thought into it, put a lot of time into it. And it's going to be a good thing for you, okay? And you're going to know intuitively if this is right for you, as in you're going to know intuitively if this is your soul family. I do also feel that for some of you, this could be a person that you meet at your work with the Pentacles energy, or your job, your work, job, school, whatever. But I like this, it's for a select group of people. And I think it'll be more people than people want to admit. But if it's not for you, don't listen to it, okay? If it doesn't resonate, because a lot of people, like, I will say this, I got a comment a little bit ago, and that's fine, you're free to comment, but somebody commented and they were like, nope, pile 3, and that drama is not happening in my life. And it's like, okay, but you have to understand, a lot of other people watch this too. You are not the only one that's watching it. And plus, if you completely don't resonate, pick another pile, okay? But this, I don't feel like for all of you. That's for some of you. For the rest of you, I feel like it's going to be a relief this week. You're going to really connect with your friends. You're going to really feel as if they're going to aid you in the Five of Swords energy. This is going to be like they're going to help you with feeling mentally distraught, feeling conflicted about certain things in your life. I feel for some of you might be feeling a little conflicted about work, about life purpose, about, things like material things. And then these friends are going to come in and kind of help you out this week. But the biggest message for you has to do with this. I think this is the most important. That's important, but this is the most important, is shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Exactly. Follow your inner self, follow your higher self, your intuition. I feel pile 3, your intuition is going to be very high this week. You're going to be feeling very connected to source energy, but also to your higher self. And if you feel like you should be with someone, you should not be with someone, if you should do this thing, if you should not do this thing, follow that, okay? It is at a high this week. Also, for others of you, if there's people in your life right now, friends that are toxic, unfortunately, which I know The way I say this is that, okay, I have had people in my life, and it's actually been recently, that, even if they can even be nice to you, that's the reality. They can even be like nice and stuff, but if they are constantly bringing you down, like in the sense that they're always so negative, 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 and you try to help them and they don't want help, and I'm sure you know some people like this. Unfortunately, those people will drain you. And those people, in the nicest way possible, you got to cut them out, okay? You got to limit time with them, unless they change. And don't force them to change. Try to help them, but like, do you know what I mean? Because I do feel like a lot of you might have that circumstance too this week. There might be a friend where they're just kind of like, they're always down. They're always not looking for any help. They're victimizing themselves constantly, and it weighs you down and you feel conflicted. Oh, this could be another one. You feel conflicted because you've known them for so long. And that's the thing. You just have to be able, Spirit is telling me, to limit / cut out things that no longer serve you. And even if whether this be a person or a job or whatever, even if you've been with someone for so long, you've put in a lot of effort, it doesn't mean that you can't say no to it. It doesn't mean that you can't cut it out this week. Do what you feel is intuitively right. Like, again, not what anyone else thinks, but what you think, okay? And what you feel. It's not even what you think. It's more like what you feel deep, deep down in your soul, what it is to do. So that's another option. But that is what I am getting. That is what I'm getting for you, pile 3. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.